So now we're going to start going over the tradition choreography. I'm not going to use music for this one because a lot of your movement just depends more on the lines that people are saying than musical cues. So starting out, you're all on stage, you're all mingling. Tevye has the lines. We stay because Anatevka is our home. And how do we keep our balance? That I can tell you in one word: tradition. So when he starts saying those lines, you need to be as close to your lines, papas, mamas, sons, daughters, as possible. And when he says that, I can tell you in one word: tradition. Okay? So right after he says that, I can tell you in one word, your hands go up. And now let's go over the tradition steps. So you're up here, you're moving whichever way you go. No matter which way, it's always side, back, side, front. So you step side, back, side, front. And going the other way, side, back, side, front. So the counts for that, if you want to count it in eights, you're moving one way for 2 eighths and the other way for 2 eighths. If it's easier for you to think musically, while you're singing the whole tradition, tradition, and all of that part, you're moving one way. When you stop singing, you move the other way. Okay? So you just did your 4 eighths of tradition steps, 2 one way, 2 the other way, and then you're going to freeze in that position until Tevye says and what God expects him to do. After that, all of the lines go back, the mamas, sons, and daughters, and the papas just come over and come forward. Okay, so here is the papa movement. I'm going to be doing the people that are up front and doing the actual movement. Avery is going to be the ensemble members that are in the back lines. So you have the words: who day and night must scramble for a living, feed a wife and children, say his daily prayers, and who has the right as master of the house to have the final word at home? The papa, 1, 2, 3, tradition. The papa, 1, 2, 3, tradition. Okay? And after that, the papas split down the middle, and the mamas come up. Here's the mamas part. Who must know the way to make a proper home, a quiet home, a kosher home? Who must raise a family and run the home so papa's free to read the holy book? 1, 2. The mama, 1, 2, 3, tradition. The mama, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, tradition. Then the mama split and the sons come up. The sons have: at 3 I started Hebrew school, at 10 I learned a trade. I hear they picked a bride for me, I hope she's pretty. The sons, 1, 2, 3, tradition. The sons, 1, 2, 3, tradition. Then the sons split and the daughters come up. Remember, the ending of the daughters is kind of different, but I'll go over that. So the daughters have, what's the daughter line? And who does mama teach? Okay? So we have, and who does mama teach to mend and tend and fix, preparing me to marry whoever papa picks. The daughters, 1, 2, 3, tradition. Okay? So they have that. The second time that you sing the daughters, that is when you are moving to your spots on the edge of the stage. If you are looking out to the audience, the order goes sons, papas, mamas, daughters. When you are doing all 4 parts at once, you are still doing the same movement. And then so everybody goes, the papa, the mama, the sons, the daughters, then you all sing tradition together. When you do that, tradition, okay? And here, your arms are up, so you're going to grab the person's hand beside you on the second, whatever your line is, papas, mamas, sons, daughters, I'll just say the mamas. The mama, 1, 2, 3, tradition. After the part is over where everyone's singing together, it starts the conversations that are in the song. There's Yenta and Avram, then there's Tevye and Nahum, and then there's Mendel and the rabbi. When Mendel and the rabbi start talking, you need to start getting into your big circle, okay? And then the rabbi has the line, "May God bless and keep the czar far away from us." After he says, "May God bless and keep the czar," arms up, far away from us. And then the circle is going to the right. So you are always stepping right foot out, left back. Right foot out, left front. That is the order for that entire thing. And you are doing those movements when you are singing the die, 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 die part. Okay? And you keep going around in a circle until the Russians come in. Then after that, they have the whole conversation about the Russians, and you're just mingling kind of in the background. And then you start the whole horse-mule conversation. Still there, you're just in a clump in the back. Even when you sing the traditions at the end. So you sing tradition, tradition, 1, 2, 3, tradition. Tradition, tradition, 1, 2, 3, tradition. When you finish singing that part, you need to come back up to the front of the stage like you were before. Sons, papas, mamas, daughters. Okay? And then at the very end, Tevye has the line, "We would be as shaky as a fiddler on the roof." There are 2 beats at the end of the song, okay? On the first beat, the papas cross your arms and mamas hands on hips. On the second beat, sons cross your arms, daughters hands on hips, okay? So for this part, just showing the ending, Avery is going to do the papas, then the daughters. I'm going to do the mamas, then the sons. This is still going over the music at the end.